Hi, I'm back. I want to show you some of the stuff that I've been working on. Got a train show in the Braunfels, Texas this weekend, so I won't be working on it. But this area right in here is where I changed the track. This section here, if you remember from the last, was added. So these two tracks here. Here's the back of the station. We'll go around and I'll show you some of the station that I'm working on. I got to, piece by piece, you got to work on it. So it's kind of like scratch building, but with a computer. So here is the new oil loading yard, and I've made it double-ended. There's 3 tracks, and I got to resize my oil loading platforms that I had made. I need another section, which I have. This is all spare parts that I had laying around. I got to add another couple of sections down in here and then just make some more of the parts. And I've decided to kind of I've never really put it together. Eventually I will, but the refinery building probably down in there someplace. And we'll do some piping and stuff. I want to get something over the track so that it kind of joins into this. And then here are some of the tanks. These are old PVC pipe made of top. Got some DX decals, 3D printed top. Here's the 3D printed oil tank I made back several months ago. And so anyway, I'm going to put them in here, and then the oil loading will be in here. It's quite a bit shorter because I had to rearrange everything to accommodate the station. It's basically going to fit from where you see it there, and we'll go around up to just about the edge of the track. So it fits in an area that's 12 by 18. In addition, I added this siding right here, and I had a couple of buildings that I'll put together. I need a roof on that one. This will be a freight station, a 2-position freight station, and so that'll be over there. And then I gotta walk. I moved the REA Express building closer, and we'll go to the front, and I'll show you what I did, because I changed a couple of where the position of the turnouts are down in here. So we'll stop for a second on the other side. This is this turnout here is in a new position. It used to be up in here someplace, and so it was a little wider. So what I did was I brought it in, so it's my standard, about an inch and an eighth or so, plus or minus, between the tracks. And so it's over here, and it actually ends up being at the same distance from the inner passenger track as the siding that I put down there for the freight buildings. Now here is, you can see how it is in relation right here. So this would be the REA Express building. This is part of the station. It's only showing you the lower level. Actually, if you remember, I built the upper level with the towers already, and now I'm fitting it into the space by building the bottom. Some of this I've redone. I've made it a little thicker, just to give it a little bit more structure. And I've got bridges that I got to put on either side. So I've got a giant piece of styrene, 2 millimeters thick, coming that should accommodate that. So we'll see. These are just printed pieces that can be bent, and I'll paint them and then glue them down, and they end up being just about the right height. They're a little arched right now. There's some work to be done. And then there's the last 2 of these ramps that I had that are similar to the one over there at the main station. These are the last 2 I had. I maybe bought them 10 years ago. So there's the freight station. You can kind of see how that fits together there. There's the oil loading up there, the Tulsa sitting there. There's some engines on the siding. There's the presidential train with the 462. And then there's the his car right there, the Ferdinand Magellan, and then a War Bonds. And there's a Bachmann Seaboard that actually runs pretty good. I'm using it. I'm eventually going to redecal it for something. I don't know what I'll call it, but I wanted to get one of those. It came with DCC and it was like $60, so it was good price and it runs fine. So anyway, that's kind of what I've been doing. As I mentioned, I'm going to be at the New Braunfels Texas Train Show this coming weekend, working with a friend of mine. So if you're there, just stop in and we'll see you. Bye.